All right, did y'all know? Okay, this is crazy to me.
What?
WWE boss Vince McMahon paid $14.6 million in women's settlement claims.
Yeah.
I had no.
Good God.
Probably on behalf of Ric Flair. Ric Flair was out of control.
For real?
Ric Flair would whip his dick
Oh
out
wait, so they're talking.
for
But no,
anything.
hold on.
Some of them were about him, bro. I was looking it up a second
yeah,
ago.
That's what.
him.
That's what I'm saying. Because this doesn't say on behalf of the WWE.
Nah, this is on him, bro.
This is on him. How many women are attached to this?
Dude,
I can tell you.
wrestlers? So have y'all,
We're talking about the boss though, Vince McMahon, not the wrestler though.
Have you seen that documentary about like the incident with on like the airplane with the wrestlers where the stewardess were getting like
I did hear about that. I remember hearing about
They were
that.
trying to
That
rape
was
the
crazy.
stewardess and shit.
Yeah, I heard
And,
about
like,
that. Yeah.
Yo, wrestlers were out of control.
Yeah, they were out of
They used to
control.
take pain
Yeah.
pills a lot back in the day and shit, and like be doing.
A
coke
lot
and
of
all
them
kinds
were
shit and-
coked out. That Stacker 2.
Yep.
That Stacker 2 had a lot of them tweaking out. A lot of them were on extreme painkillers because they were all injured in some way.
Right.
But they couldn't stop working. See, Vince McMahon. Now I'm going to wrestling very soon in like the next week and a half.
Oh, you going to
I'm going to
WrestleMania?
I'm going when it comes to Raleigh. Yeah.
Y'all
it's-
go every year, don't you?
Not every year, but anytime I get tickets, I don't miss it.
PNC.
Because bro, it was $35.
Yeah, it's always like
Yeah.
$35.
Yeah, so it's like why miss out on a whole
Shit
legendary
is cheaper
night?
than women's empowerment, which was yesterday.
Wow, the
That shit was
WWE
180.
was cheaper.
Yeah,
it was
man.
180.
180.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, what was, yeah. For
And
Sherry
that's for
Shepherd.
that's for some okay seats.
Yeah, for
For
Sherry
Sherry
for Sherry
Shepherd?
fucking Shepherd.
Sherry
yeah.
Shepherd, Tank,
I mean,
Raheem
in the nicest way
Devine.
possible.
Um,
know
Right,
her, but-
I
Kehlani.
think Lunel was there.
Was Kalani there too?
No, she's on tour.
Okay, so she was at Red Hat later that
Yeah.
night.
Hold on, you said Kehlani was there?
Uh huh.
No, she was
Kehlani
at she
was
was, she was in Raleigh tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last night. She wasn't at
Yeah.
Women's Empowerment.
She was in the area.
Yeah, she was just in the area. Hold the fuck up, bruh.
They had Tamela Mann. Did she sing "Take Me to the King" one more time?
Now I was gonna tell about the
Oh.
Vince.
Like,
Oh, okay, but go ahead.
I was gonna say that in June, Wall Street Journal first reported that the WWE board was investigating that after he received an anonymous tip via email that he paid $3 million hush money settlement for a former employee whom he had an affair with, and then the email said that
That was hush money for the affair.
Right, but then later the Wall Street Journal later reported that it had been discovered that McMahon had paid a total of $12 million over the course of at least 16 years to 4 different women with whom he had sexual relations with.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we're talking at least 5 right now that got the bag, and then they were talking about
they
like
just
that.
side bitches, and he just paid them to.
With
chill.
no non-disclosure. That's the problem.
That
no
sounds
non-disclosure.
like a salary.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically.
Shout out to those women's lawyers.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Getting $3 million.
Y'all are good women because they were getting a salary for over 16 years. They're probably getting $50,000 a month, $100,000, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's what it totals over 14 or 16 years, they were getting a nice bag on every month.
You'd be surprised, man.
That's how.
It's a cap hoe.
Yeah.
There was some cap hoes.
That's what it sounds like.
And then the money got cut off, and now they mad.
And then said it wasn't really.
Yup.
Now it was really for sexual
raped me.
Right. And he just didn't want me to tell.
The money
That money dried up.
Yeah, the money stopped. I'll believe that. Because you got to think, like, a lot of
Because
guys...
these sound like women on my salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, these sound like women on the pay grade. Like, these sound like
CEOs and shit,
these sound
man.
like my girlfriends.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, in order for them to be where you want them to be, when you want them to be there...
Right.
As a man that
You
travels
put them
a
on
lot, does a lot of
salary.
shit, you put them up somewhere. You give them a nice apartment.
You give them...
know where they be at. She
being
don't
my
need to
girl
work.
is a job.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You
so
need
it's
to work
like...
for, I got bread, bitch. What
Right.
you need?
And it's also like you're also paying for discretion. So at whatever point that money stops, she's singing like a canary. She like, play me a tune, Johnny. Finna sing.
You think he forgot the Indian? Vince McMahon's business is pretty tight, y'all. He had niggas on slave contracts back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, and apparently it's still like that. Like, and people, I remember Patrice O'Neal talking about WWE because he was actually hired as a writer for WWE at one point. And he ended up leaving the WWE because he was like, Vince McMahon and people around, he expects to be worshipped like a god, like, and people walk around him like he is a god.
Yeah, I heard that. Toxic work environment.
Yeah, to where it's like, if I'm not getting treated on God level, move out of my way, boy. He's on that type of energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, apparently, like, Vince is like that type of guy. And you get slave contracts. Like, this is $1 billion business, but you get these contracts that are your check to check. Your check to check. In terms of your contract, you barely get a budget for your costumes, for your outfits, they make a lot of their own outfits themselves. Like it'd be them and their girlfriend or them and their mom making these outfits.
Wow.
Like a lot of the times, yeah. Like in the beginning, until their storyline, if you have and then you got to kiss his ass apparently, or you got to be a kiss ass to get your story to have your storyline be pushed to the top. Because you know wrestling is all about storylines.
Oh,
There's storyline creators, and it's like we don't find out about so many of them because they don't play the politics to become one of the greatest. That's why wrestlers like I think his name was CM Punk. CM Punk was so big because he played the politics to get to the top and then got sick of playing the politics and started talking crazy on TV. He would be wrestling and he'd be like, they're giving us a fucked up contract anyway. I mean, I'm knocking niggas out when I get in this ring. Like, I don't care. Like, like, because you know, wrestling, it's like they tell you so-and-so is supposed to win this match. Let him win. He can make a decision, I'm not letting you win today.
Yeah.
And just everything,
Fucked everything up.
At this point, who gets tired first? Like
Going off script, you go rogue on them.
yeah, some people go rogue, and CM Punk was one of them people that was just like, fuck 'em, I'm going rogue. But then there's also the people like Triple H, who played the politics so well, he married Stephanie McMahon, and now he's a part owner of the WWE. Shout out to my nigga Triple H.
Always
that
love
was
me some
a major
Triple H.
problem.
Shout out to Triple H. That is talk about business.
You get a hold of their daughter, that's it, man. Yeah, you get the
Triple
daughter,
H went from the biggest stars in wrestling that have ever come out of wrestling, business-wise, I'd say, and I'm only talking business-wise, Batista, Triple H,
The Rock.
John Cena, The Rock. The Rock is the biggest.
Yeah.
But Triple H stayed in it, but he got into the business.
Right.
John Cena's really doing it up.
I want to say
John
Stone
Cena's
Cold.
really doing up, and Batista in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Batista been going crazy.
I want to
Yeah.
say Stone
Oh,
Cold too,
shit.
though.
That's
Yeah.
him, yeah.
Holy shit.
That's
him.
That's Batista.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So-
he's
Wait.
in, he's in other movies too.
Wrestling.
He's in other movies too, going
And
crazy.
he's in other
Ton of
movies
shit.
too, but like, you know, like that's his
That's his
like-
big thing. That's his
That's
big
when
He's not a
it's
bad
like,
actor. He's not a bad actor. I'll give him that.
yeah, and that's when it's just like, okay, you're solidified top A1 legend. So yeah, so
I do
yeah.
consider Stone Cold a legend too, though.
That's what I
Oh,
was saying. I
For
think Stone
sure.
Cold
I would say
too.
business-wise, I don't know
My
though.
brother got
And Goldberg
316
did big
tatted.
stuff too.
Don't
Goldberg
ever, like, don't
was
listen to
pretty
any bullshit
big.
off camera, though.
Goldberg was running movies back in the day.
Goldberg was running that
The
shit.
NWO,
Oh, yeah, it's true, Goldberg.
NWO had a good movie run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their movies were
true.
definitely better than WWE movies.
Yep.
WWE movies were corny as fuck. They were so corny. They were not good.
Yeah, they were not bad. Wasn't The Rock in like the first ones and like the beginning ones?
John Cena really put the movies on the map, though.
Okay.
John
Yeah,
Cena really is the one that put the movies.
I think
but he
Batista
I don't
might
know.
better
Rock was
actor
going
than John
crazy
Cena.
too because he had that movie with the that white dude where they went to Brazil. What was the name of that movie? That was my shit.
Who?
Pain and Gain?
The
Not
Rock.
Pain and Gain.
Running something.
Oh no! Yeah, we
Oh,
know,
Running
but
Scared?
that wasn't
Walking Tall.
that wasn't a WWE movie.
Yes.
Oh, you talking about the WWE movie?
Yeah, we're talking the WWE movies, yeah.
Okay, my fault.
No, it wasn't Walk Tall. It was the other one.
Yeah, I know
This
what
is
you're
the
talking
one
about.
with
The
Rosario
Rundown.
Dawson. Rundown.
That was my
The
shit.
Rundown. That was good.
That shit was
All his
hilarious.
movies, I loved Walking Tall.
What's all was
Both were
good too.
Yeah.
No, The Rock.
I love The Rock.
He make good movies, man. Decent.
makes great
except for the
movies.
little-
But you know what's
Kids movie,
crazy?
man.
I
That
love
the
the little kids movies. Those are the best ones.
The one with the escape from
Jumanji
something mountain?
stuff like that.
Oh, Escape from Witch Mountain.
Yeah,
Journey to the Center of the Earth. He was in those too, wasn't he?
he wasn't Journey to the Center of the Earth.
So Vince McMahon is just like a slime ball out here, but clearly he's been doing it pretty well, and he's been paying for it. And I mean, the
been
WWE
avoiding
got
lawsuits.
billions, so it's kind of crazy. And it's like I just really don't. I don't.
That's really chump change to him.
That
ain't
really
shit.
is.
Yeah.
I honestly think he probably might have. They said over 16 years.
Yeah, I
now,
was about to say
so
that ain't shit.
He been doing that. That's a long time to be. That's a long time.
That's a long time,
Like
man.
you said, over 16 years, she was like you said that was like $300,000 a year or something, or $250 a year or something. She was making $250,000
Between
salary.
4 people.
Yeah, they were each making like $250,000.
So that's for on him $875,000 a year. That ain't bad. That ain't nothing for him.
Wait, you said it's
Out of his pocket, but it's over 5 women.
Over 4.
right? So they got
so
that
4
five-
women?
200
ways.
bands
So
each.
So
200, yeah, like
each
200.
one's getting 218,000
Yeah, so 200.
a year,
Yeah,
which
so
means you're
that's
getting at least 20 bands a month.
You all right? You doing
15
all
to
right.
20 bands a
You can
month.
live anywhere, and you're like you're not rich,
What?
but like you're. I mean, well, if you
What?
live here, if you make 200 here, you're like kind of rich.
And that's probably don't
no,
even.
you
He
can't
probably
be.
already
Oh, yeah.
paying for housing.
You're not wealthy, but
Oh yeah, and
It's
you're
not
not.
included.
Exactly.
I'm not paying my own bills.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not.
doing
I'm damn sure not paying this
You don't have
mortgage. Not paying this utility. I'm not paying for this motherfucking car.
Oh, hell no.
You're buying me clothes every time you come in. That's
We're
outside.
going
That's probably
shopping.
part of the. I mean, that's probably part of the allowance. But she might get an allowance as well too. This ain't sexual assault,
Oh,
y'all. This
one of them-
is just
These are hoes. I told
this
you.
is
they
high.
cut
This
off
is
that
high
bit.
level pimping, y'all.
He probably missed one of them car payments, and she called him up. She's like, Vince,
Play with me if you want
yep.
to.
You know what it is,
The
Vince.
NDA is running out.
You know what
Yep.
it is, Vince.
Yeah, the NDA is running out.
Yep.
I can start exposing some shit.
Hey, she like they come try to pick this Audi up, Vince. You know what it is.
But you know what? You know why they might have left the team 16 years? He might have caught him at 18. They might be aged out. I don't want no 35-year-old. I don't want no 35-year-old pussy.
Well, you know
That's
another
right.
version.
I
I
don't
mean, it's time. It's time to get my. It's
Yeah.
time to get my new.
Where's the 21?
Where's my
18,
21 at? Where's my
18?
18 to 21 at?
Yo, you know
And you know
nowadays.
they're
And then-
fucking.
That be
yeah, and you know
burn.
they fucking.
They're
And it's
fucking.
time to put. And I can lowball her,
Yep.
They're
and
fucking.
I'll increase hers over
They
time.
want to be paid. That's all they want to do.
You
is
say you
fuck
want a
and
BBL?
get
Well, I'll
pregnant.
get you a BBL, and I'll have 24-hour care for you while that BBL is healing. Your boob job, get whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 35. You aged out, baby. You
She
came
out.
in. You
That
came in at
pussy
20.
seasoned.
You're leaving at 36.
But you're
That's-
in prime position for a nigga
But
like
you
me.
did
so.
great though. You did great because now you're financially well off than every nigga you ever gonna
Yeah.
meet. Being in that circle, you know other rich men. It's time for you to get past
Because
off.
As long
I'm
as she
hoping they're
saved and
smart
invested
hoes.
her money.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
are
I'm
smart
hoping
hoes
they're sm-
to
they
be on
gotta
the payroll
smart.
for
Yeah.
16 years.
Gotta be.
Hopefully she ain't been like
These are
Birkin
women
bagging
who
and
under.
shit.
These are the women that honestly I might, if I don't, you know what I'm saying, I might see myself with one of these women. Women that truly understand men. They understand how we tick. You can control me by stroking my ego the entire time.
Yep.
But you are literally calling the shots. That's the type of woman I want in my
Yeah.
life. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I
I
want
always
that.
tell people that. I always tell women that, like, when you're submissive, like, really the nigga's submissive to you.
Nigga, what?
That's
I
it.
was just like,
That's
nigga,
it.
I was like, bro, it'd be the simplest shit. And you, a nigga.
It's
bro,
all that
you
contentious
can get
shit we don't
anything.
want.
Like, what do you
Right,
like?
it's
You
about
can
a-
get
you
anything.
You understand the level of
respect
peace.
goes
If
a
you
long
bring
way.
me,
It
If
goes
you're
such a
respectful-
long way.
if you
Yeah.
bring me this certain level of peace that I know is
Right.
rare out here,
I love you.
and you're helping me because you're gonna look at everything you're doing, you're looking at what I'm doing to make my shit even better. Because you know, if the closer I get to these $1 million deals, the more you get to reap these benefits as well too. So you looking at the things that I'm missing, not trying to like move my mission, but like, and then they're also working rooms, bro. Because when you take these chicks to like these parties, like you start playing in these circles, they become friends with the other people's wives and shit like that, and stuff like like it's all a thing, bro.
No, it's true. Cause for sure, one thing that is for damn sure.
But yeah.
it's hard to make dudes don't be making friends like that, man. They really
Exactly.
don't.
Women
So
are.
like-
It's easier for them to approach and introduce you into the circle. Their wives like each other.
They can
He's got a
successfully
business that we can
complement
put
each other.
two. Yeah, we got two businesses that could work together. But yeah, bro, when your woman is like that for you, you're gonna get whatever the fuck you want at all times.
That's it.
Especially if I got the money for it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
wouldn't be with me if I didn't have the money for it.
Facts.
No, I agree.
Facts.
I'm like, you can play a role. You can have like gender roles or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like by all means, as long as it's mutual respect,
Right.
or whatever the case. Or like I said, she
'Cause
can run
now-
shit. Just
'cause-
like be respectful.
Because now these chicks will be considered executive wives. That's what Kevin Samuels will call them. If these women aged out, they're 36. They still got time because they're probably amazingly attractive and in the peak physical condition. They probably still
Probably
look good
work
as hell.
out, probably health conscious, yeah,
So
you
they're gonna
eat right.
find them a dude that's probably like 45, that's also successful, that probably don't want kids, and they just gonna be like this balling couple together. She's not coming in broke. She's not coming in rich. But they just going we specialize in vacation and flexing on Instagram.
Right.
That's what they.
Yeah, basically, that's true,
That's,
that's
what
true.
their life is gonna be
That's
like.
true. You come together as like you come together like the same way as like second marriage couples come together a lot of times.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, man, I got mine, you got yours, and like, look, last time this happened, this has already gone wrong once. So like,
Right.
this
Let's
time-
both agree to be partners here, and that's it.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just both agree it's not that serious because we're not doing divorces
Right.
again.
Right.
We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up, and this is what we do until death. Yeah.
Right.
So shout out to those women, man, that are coming off the payroll. Y'all did great. Women, take notes. You fucking with some expensive dick. There's no reason why you shouldn't be trying
You
to
shouldn't-
maintain a position for 10 to
Yeah,
15
oh,
years.
bruh.
Please-
But
Getting
nowadays-
a salary of
Yeah.
$825,000
Please don't turn
a year.
into who was that shorty online who was talking about after you break up with me, you still have to take care of my lifestyle. Please don't
Oh,
turn
that
into
chick
her.
was crazy. Who
Yeah, I
was
know
that?
Please don't turn
Oh,
into
Yeah,
her.
she was like, you have to continue to.
She
pay
was
my
out of
rent, you have to
pocket.
continue-
Out of
Damn, who
pocket.
was that?
Yeah, she was
Out of
on no
pocket,
jumper,
bro.
but I just don't remember what she was
Out
talking
of
about.
Jasmine,
fucking-
Blue Jasmine.
Out of pocket. Out
That
of
bitch
pocket.
is crazy, and she's broke.
Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah,
these
that was
other
a weird
women,
interview,
Blue
man.
Jasmine, and it was funny.
Who is she? What
Blue Jasmine
I
was
don't
a
know what
chick
she
that
does,
pretty much
bro.
was saying had to take care of my lifestyle even after we fucking like. She had broke up with this dude, but he's required to pay for her
Right.
apartment for another 6 months until she's ready to move out. shit like that. But it's crazy because No Jumper tried to make her like a on-air personality, but she was trash, bro. Because she would sit down, and this is the crazy thing: she would sit down, and in her mind, getting any type of money from a man, she's gonna hustle a man, whether it's for $100 or $500,
Right.
or $5,000.
Yeah.
And she would be interviewing these porn stars that are shitting on her in salary, and they'd be like,
Oh, she's
"Yeah,
a porn star.
no, she's not. She thinks she's above that."
Oh.
And then she would be sitting down with these girls, and she'd be talking about, yeah, like I'm only getting money out of a nigga, and the girl would be like, yeah, like I made like $2 million last month. You know what I'm saying? You would see her face like, yeah, and then but she's still trying to look down on them for being porn stars. But you are broke compared to these chicks.
Yeah.
And it's all about money to you, but they got 10 to 20 times more money than you, but you claim this is all about, it was weird, bruh. Blue Jasmine, I mean, I give it to Adam. He tried to give her a career and tried to get her in front of a mic. She had nothing to talk about. We ain't seen her on No Jumper since. He
Yeah.
gave her like a 2-month shot, and she was out of there.
I mean, you know, if I respect your hustle, whatever it is, like if
She's a
if
bartender.
she can like convince men to give
At a
her
bar.
things or
Why'd you
whatever.
throw
At a
that?
bar.
At a bar.
Why you throw it out like that?
Very specific. She has no real skills that can be
Yeah.
taken outside of a bar.
But it's like
Damn.
she's not even a likable character. She's not even. There's nothing.
She's
There's
not.
no redeeming characters about.
She's not a
characteristics
like-
about her. So it's like
Right.
It's not. It's like watching a train wreck and shit. Like it's not a good look, man.
Like,
Nobody
are they
wants
even
to see her win.
aware that people like don't like them?
Yeah, nobody wants
Like,
to see her
dude,
win.
If you enjoyed this content, make sure you hit the subscribe and turn your post notifications on. Help us get to 700 subscribers, and we on the way, y'all. Peace.
Going up.
Yeah.